Hey there, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a media kit. Whether you've never made one before, maybe you don't know what exactly you need in it, or how to find the information you need, stick around because that's what we're covering today in part 1 of 2 of how to make a media kit. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I hope you find today's episode helpful and informative. Let's get to it.
Disappointed by reality, trying to come back, start something new, build up yourself, it's all to you. Stay strong no matter what they say, you keep getting better every day. Hold your head up, never gonna stop, fears and proud, stand up and shout. Stand my ground.
As I said, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. In today's episode, we are covering part 1 of how to make a media kit. I'm going to show you what information you should have, where to find it, and what you do with it. So first thing I'm going to do is share my screen here for you so you can see what we're looking at. As you can see, I'm starting out on YouTube. First thing you want to do is go over to the top right hand corner, click on your channel logo, and then go to YouTube Studio. Once you get into the studio, you want to go over to the left hand side and you want to go down to the 4th icon, which is Analytics. Once you get to your analytics, it pulls you up to the last 28 days. I myself like to bounce between a couple different time periods to see what has changed in the numbers, and if there's no change, then I will go with the greater number just to show a period of time and how many people and things like that. So as you can see, in the last 28 days here on this channel, I have 457 views, which is 67 more than usual. Thank you for viewing. Watch time hours is 55.5, which is 15.5 hours more than usual. Again, thank you for viewing. And 11 new subscribers. It's an increase of 22%, giving me a total of 105 at the time of this recording. Thank you all for being subscribers. It is greatly appreciated. I hope the content that I have been doing lately helps you to be able to do the things that you want to do here on YouTube, whether you're in the blind and visually impaired disabled community or whether you're in the sighted community. I greatly appreciate your support, and I love being able to help you along your way here on the platform. So now, as you can see, with those numbers alone, I could use those. But I don't like using the smaller numbers. I want to be able to give the highest number I possibly can for my media kit. That way, when you give your media kit, per se, to a possible affiliate deal that wants you to have specific numbers, or a sponsor or a brand deal, they're going to ask you information that you're going to want to have immediately on hand. That's where the media kit comes in play. The media kit is something that you can either send out digitally or have printed off and be able to give these possible affiliate offers or sponsors or brand deals so they can see your statistics, your analytics on your platform. Whether it's just YouTube, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, wherever you can get your analytics, this is what it's for. You want to take all that information, put it into a nice little neat setup to be able to give it to them. They can check it out, and then they can determine whether or not they want you to be a sponsored channel or a sponsored blog or a sponsored website, whatever your platform may be. And then you want to take this information and put it into like a Word pad or a Google Doc or something to that effect. That way you take all the information you need and then you could put it into a nice little setup on something like Canva or something to that effect where you can make a PDF that looks good, that's going to be appealing to represent you and your brand. So you would take down this information here of 457 views if you want to do it just by the last 28 days. Same thing with your watch time hours and things like that. Then what you want to do is go over to your audience tab, and you can see that my unique viewer rate is 231 in the last 28 days. Average view per viewer is 1.9, which means approximately 2 views from each viewer. And again, subscribers is plus 11, which is a rise of 22%. Now, if you stay on this tab and you actually click on the time period and we go to, we'll say, 90 days. That's 712 unique viewers in the last 90 days with 2.6 views per viewer and approximately 40 new subscribers. That's an increase of 14% in the last 3 months or 90 days. So then if you're doing it in a 3-month period, because you can, it's totally up to you how often you update your media kit. If you have the time and you want to do it weekly, do it weekly. If you want to do it monthly, do it monthly. If you want to do it quarterly, every 3 months, you can do it that way as well. Or in some cases, I have seen people do it every 6 months or every year. Myself, I am getting in the habit of doing it every 3 months. I was doing it every month for the newer channels to be able to see and track the growth. Now, for me, I like to also check my lifetime, especially with it being a slightly newer channel. You can see that I don't have a lot of analytics just yet. There is no unique viewer count. There is no average view per viewer. And it shows that I have an increase of 105 subscribers because this is over the lifetime. So I would take that information from the previous 2 sectors of the 28-day and the 90-day and use that for my media kit. And then after checking out the audience section at the top, I will scroll down to be able to show the percentage of my subscribers versus non-subscribers. For instance, here, subscriber rate is 81.7%, non-subscriber rate is 18.3%. That's all right, because that is very common among a lot of different YouTube channels. There's a lot of people who are not subscribers, and if you're watching this right now and you're not already a subscriber, please do remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more, because I am here to help you grow your channel, build your brand, and educate you about the blind and visually impaired. I do a lot of different videos on YouTube tips and tricks, building your business from the ground up, educating the sighted about the blind and visually impaired, providing courses and classes on orientation and mobility, reviews on different various products that I've used, in some cases giving consumer warnings to ensure you get the best product for your buck. As you can see here, top subtitles and closed caption language is either no subtitles or English. My top geographies for countries are the United States, Canada, and the UK. Thank you for all viewing this channel. Of course, you could click on see more and it will give you the other countries that you're being viewed in. Then you can go to your engagement tab. Your engagement will tell you your watch time, which I'm currently at 55.5, which is a decrease of 28%, which is totally fine. You don't have to put the increase or decrease information into your media kit. You just want the main information for the numbers. 55.5 hours of watch time for this example. You don't necessarily need to put the average view duration into your analytics. You can if you want to. I do not. And then you can go over here to the reach tab. And your reach will tell you your impression rate. My current impression rate during this recording is 6.1 thousand, which is a decrease of 24%. My impressions click-through rate is 3.2%, which is an increase of 12%. My views is 457, which is down 29%. Unique viewers is 231. Scroll down here and you can see where your traffic sources are, and it'll tell you notifications, YouTube search, the browse feature, external, which the external could be like Facebook or by email, other social media channels you might have like Twitch or Twitter. Anywhere that you put your links and it helps lead others to your channel. And then you can see underneath that it gives you a breakdown of more where your views come from, like Google search at 19.5%, Chrome app is 8.9, Samsung Internet for Android 8.9, Bing.com, Facebook, and so on. You can use any of these analytics in here that you choose to. Just make sure that you're giving the most relevant and up-to-date information. I also want to show you here in the audience tab that if you have enough traffic and subscribers, that you can also get more information like age and gender and the devices that people are using to watch your channel as well. This channel currently does not have enough data to be able to give everything. And if you have multiple channels, then you want to go over and click on your switch account button like I am now. Go to your other channels and do the same thing. Go back to your analytics and it will give you the same information that you need on all of them. Last 28 days on my older channel, 13.5 thousand views, 2.5 thousand hours of watch time, 578.1 more than usual. Subscribers have an increase of 70 new subscribers in the last 28 days, giving me 1,191 subscribers total. And again, you can take this information, put it down in a WordPad like I'm going to show you in just a moment. Again, audience 7.2 thousand unique viewers. Average view per viewer is 1.8 and an increase of 70 viewers. And then we scroll down and it tells you the best time for your viewers. Underneath that, we have your watch time from subscribers versus non-subscribers. And this channel has an 87.1% rate of non-subscribers and a 12.5% of subscribers. And then you can see here, it's got the age and genders. And I have a 40.1% female base and a 59.9 male base between the ages of 13 to 65 plus. You can see top subtitles is no subtitle or English. You can see the countries that most of the people are in: Australia, Norway, Mexico, Canada, United States. And of course, you can click on see more and it will tell you more about the countries that are viewing your channel. And then you go to your engagement. Again, you can see the watch time is 2.5 thousand hours in the last 28 days. Average view duration is 10 minutes and 58 seconds in the last 28 days. Go to reach. And the impressions is 107.4 thousand. Impression click-through rate is a 7.0. Views is 13.5. Unique viewers is 7.2 thousand. And if we go again, like I did a moment ago, and we'll do a 90-day. Unique viewers in the last 90 days, 20,000.6. Views, 40,000.8. Impression rate, CTR is 6.8. Impressions is 334.7 thousand. You take all that information and you want to put it in a doc. That way, when you take this information, you can write it down. If you want to on a piece of paper, you could put it in a Google Doc. You could put it into WordPad, Notepad, whatever it is that you want to use. You take this information and you put it into that platform, right? Once you put it into your platform, no matter which one you're going to use, like for instance, like this here, you can see mine was last updated 2 weeks ago on the 3rd of November 2020. And I have mine set up to where it's channels first because I have multiple platforms. I have my channel name, then I have the link to my channel. I have the number of subscribers, the number of videos I have uploaded to YouTube, the number of views in the last 28 days, my audience information, 16 to 65 years old, male and female, the countries that they are viewing from, the devices that they're viewing from, my viewer base, which is your subscribers versus non-subscriber ratio, your watch time hours, your impressions, and your click-through rate. Again, for all of your channels, same information all the way down, okay? All your links to each of your channels, all your information, Like this one here, 1,160 subscribers, 92 videos, 115,000 views, audience 13 to 65 plus, US, Canada, France, Russia, Norway, Mexico, Australia, 92.3 non-subscriber view rate, 7.4 subscriber rate, 20,000 hours of watch time, 1.1 million impressions, 7.0 CTR, 20,000 unique viewers. Then I go to my Facebook groups and I go through, put in the name of those, the link to those, the number of members that you have for your groups. Do that for every one of them that you are an admin of or a creator of. You must be the owner of it to be able to count it. I do have a couple of them that I am not specifically the owner of it, but I am a co-founding member, and if it wasn't for me being in them, it wouldn't exist to begin with. So take that information for all of the pages and channels that you manage. Now, your pages on Facebook, for instance, you can do the same thing. Get your likes and follows. Myself, I go with my followers because that number is usually 1 to 2 higher than the likes. But again, I take the name of them, put the link of them, then the number of followers for each of them. And that's all the information that I collect. Now, on Facebook, they are starting to give you a little bit more of the analytics of organic reach versus paid reach, and I do not pay for my reach on Facebook. I will probably attempt to do a boosted post here in the future to be able to show you how to do it and to see what kind of a difference of traffic I get. But at the moment, I really see no point in doing it. Now, I am going to experiment in the future with it to be able to give more information on that, but it's not something I really plan on doing a whole lot of. And that there, my friends, is the information that you need in order to be able to make a media kit. When you get this information, put it into a doc. Update it periodically, whether you want to do it once a month, once every 3 months, every 6 months. It's entirely up to you, but you want that information because if you're trying to get sponsorships, brand deals with anybody, if you want to be an affiliate for a company or a specific influencer or anything like that, they're going to want to have these informations given to them. They want to know that you have enough traffic, viewers, and supporters that they can actually market to potential buyers for their items, be able to persuade and influence your viewers, your followers, your blog readers, your podcast listeners, whatever it may be that you do. They want this information so they can go, yes, we want you to be in our program, or we want you to be sponsored by us because you have this following. And if you have this following and you use these products, that means that they're going to follow you and be able to ask you questions about these products and be able to get your experience firsthand of helping them with a problem with these products, probably in the sense of computer editing software or cameras that you might use, phone apps that they might use that you use, whatever the situation may be. And in which case, that is potential money revenue for you on your platform, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, your own website, whatever it may be. And in some cases, these places do require that you have your own website, and in which case then you need your analytics from that as well just like here on YouTube, you want your click-through rate, you want your traffic flow information. That way they can see that you have people going there and that could be potential interest. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Please put question in all caps. It helps it make it easier for me to be able to see and differentiate between regular comments, and it's easier for me to recognize you have a question. If you don't feel like leaving a question down below, you can always email me your question or comments at consult.ablindguy@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible to be able to answer your questions or reply to your comments and assist you in any way that I possibly can. It would be awesome to see you over on Facebook in our Hangout group with the consulting crew community. We all share our own experiences, tips, tricks, and resources that we don't always talk about here in the live streams or in the videos. So if you want to be able to connect with the community, please join us over there. The links are down in the description as well as on the channel header. And last but not least, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. Don't forget to smash that like button as well. Let me know that you enjoyed this video. It also helps you to stay updated because YouTube's algorithm keeps getting changed, and if you do not engage with the channel, then you may not actually get your notification. So thank you again for being here in this episode. It is greatly appreciated. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, reach me by email, or out on any of the social media platforms. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. I am there. You can find me at Consult the Blind Guy. Until the next time, peace out and stay safe.